Good morning, and I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to testify in support of the DBE program. My name is Eve Williams, president of Dikita Enterprises, a 40-year-old African-American engineering firm located in Dallas, Texas. And today, I speak on behalf of COMTO, as well as all the DBEs across the nation. I also sit on the APTA Board of Directors, where next month I will become the first African-American female to chair APTA's Distinguished Business Members Board of Governors. My company has been a part of the DBE program since its beginning and is the oldest Black engineering firm in North Texas. Being a female, Black, and a small business in the construction industry has many challenges. Programs such as the DBE program provides us a chance to participate in lead roles, which affords us the opportunity to create majority-minority teams. One success story I'd like to share, Dikita was a 49% partner in a JV team where we designed the last 3 miles of the rail system for Dallas area rapid transit. We saved the agency over $4 million and began revenue service 2 months ahead. The icing on the cake is that 60% of the project was designed by DBE firms. Being called disadvantaged is not a privilege, nor does it sound like a company's goal. And quite frankly, it was embarrassing explaining that to my 25-year-old millennial. What an engaging conversation that followed. The public sector is where firms like Dikita has its greatest opportunity. But please note, if majority companies and public agencies are not incentivized to include firms like mine, they won't. Let me give you a case in point. We were going after a project in a small suburban community near Dallas. I knew about the proposal and because of my strong relationships in the community. The project was much in our wheelhouse, but we reached out to a nationally known local firm that we had worked with in the past. They were not aware of the opportunity. What happened next was shocking, but not surprising. In an email thread that was inadvertently sent to me, I read a discussion that went something like this. Of course, I've changed the names here. So I called John to ask if they'd be interested in teaming with us. John informed his boss, Ted. John explained the services and thought Dikita and their company could do well since we had a relationship. Ted asked about the minority participation goal. John told him there was no minority goal. Ted asked John, then why would we sub to Dikita? John reminded Ted that Dikita was the best at what they were doing. Ted told him that since there was no minority participation, dig into the opportunity and we'll just go for it themselves. When John questioned Ted again, Ted told them, hey, we're bigger, just reject the offer. This is when John sent me an email rejecting our offer and inadvertently included the entire thread. The email was so painful and disappointing. There are so many sad storybook episodes regarding blatant discriminatory practices, especially against Black firms. In fact, if you look closer at the minority goals being met today, you more than likely will find that African Americans whom the DBE program was first written for will have the smallest percentages, while other groups have benefited more. Black professional firms are starting to be an endangered species, like the bald eagle whistle. I do want to bring one barrier that you have the power to change. That is the formula in determining personal net worth. It took 22 years before an inflationary adjustment was made to the personal net worth statement in 2011. It is now almost another 10 years and counting. The lack of regular inflationary adjustments could prematurely remove small businesses from the program. One idea I have is to exclude retirement savings from the net worth calculation. Currently, it includes restricted funds such as 401k, which disincentivizes a business owner to save for retirement. So here, I am respectfully asking your consideration to remove retirement savings from the personal net worth calculation. In conclusion, this program is not a handout, it's a leg up. It forces big companies and public agencies to play fair, and quite frankly, without the DBE program, we would be out of business at the expiration date of the last contract in our pipeline. We should be protected like the
They would be able to